Ferguson this morning, and she's joining us live. Kumasi?
Well, good morning, Marcus and Adrian. We are on West Florissant Street. This is one of the streets where most of the protests have been taking place here in Ferguson. And let me just show you the difference that a week can make. This restaurant, meat market here, was shut down, closed, boarded up because of all of the protesting and the violence that was going on here a week ago. Now a free barbecue held for people here in the community. I've been speaking with some of them. They're so happy just to hear about how peaceful things were overnight. And it's especially encouraging for people who I've spoken to who have been protesting peacefully here all along.
Across from what may be the most questioned and scrutinized police station in the country, these Ferguson protesters are marching to the sound of their own drum. Tony Burt was born and raised in Jacksonville. He now lives outside Waycross and travels for work. Those travels brought him here, thinking about his daughter.
You know, my 9-year-old went through a lot of problems. She had a lot of issues when I separated from her mother, and she got to where she was stealing at times. So, you know, she just stole a pack of candy. We caught her trying to steal a pack of candy not 4 and 5 months ago. What's the difference? So it's everybody's fight.
He joined this group of demonstrators, many with Ferguson roots, like William Mays, who grew up in the area. Serving as a Marine in Germany, he says Michael Brown's shooting brought him back.
I never think nothing like this would goes on in Ferguson.
What is the Ferguson that you know?
Good. Like right now where we're standing, this is downtown Ferguson. They usually have parades down this street, and it's like, and there was no racist stuff until now.
Frances May's daughter and grandson live in Ferguson. She starts to cry, thinking not only about Brown's shooting, but the aftermath.
So how do you feel when you see some of the violence, some of the destruction?
I pray for them. I pray for them because they do have a lack of knowledge to know what unity is, a lack of knowledge to know what love is.
And so as you can see here, many of the businesses on this street are still boarded up. This was a lot of the place where we saw a lot of the action, a lot of the reports about violence and some of the looting that was happening here. But as you can see, Sam's Meat Market now open, a business across the street now open. So you can tell that there's a sense of change that's really happening here when it comes to people feeling comfortable coming out, doing a barbecue like this, and also feeling comfortable reopening their businesses. Reporting live in Ferguson, Missouri, Kumasi Aaron, Channel 4, the local station.
Kumasi, what does Ron Davis have planned for today?
Well, he has been here yesterday and will be here up until Tuesday. A lot of things planned, including hopefully meeting with Michael Brown's family. But today he's actually going to be meeting with Tracy Martin, the father of Trayvon Martin. They are here, and Tracy Martin is actually holding an event called the Circle of Fathers. And so he's going to be meeting with him and spending time with him, talking to people in this community. He's also planning to attend Michael Brown's funeral. And as we've been around here, walking around with Ron Davis, people recognize him. People, you know, I heard about what happened with your son. He's been invited to speak at other events throughout this weekend. And so today it's going to be all about focusing on fatherhood as he spends that time with Tracy Martin, and then a lot of other events planned for him as well throughout the weekend. Marcus?
Certainly a busy day ahead for Ron Davis, no doubt. Kumasi, what's the mood around the city like outside of where those main protest areas are?
Well, Adrian, I'm really getting a sense that people want not only the community but the world, the country, to know what Ferguson is really about. They want people to know that this violence that's been shown so frequently across national, local media is not really what their town is about. They understand that there's a situation going on here now, but they want things to be handled in a peaceful way. Just let me show you these signs. I love Ferguson. They are all over the town, and I've seen people with I love Ferguson t-shirts on. It's really about letting people know the good things about their town and not letting this incident kind of shape the image or tarnish the image of their town.